with you, and we are coming from StoneTree Golf Club in Novato. It is the ATCO Pest Control Golf Tournament, and we're happy to be here.
Yeah.
Beautiful day. It's going to be sunny. And mark your clocks right now. In 45 minutes, Darryl the Guru Johnson will be teeing off. He will deliver the first drive of the day to start the tournament. If you want to watch it, go to YouTube, 95.7 The Game. Go to the 95.7 The Game stream, and you can watch Guru. 10:45 is when that is supposed to occur, and I see the numbers are already starting to skyrocket on YouTube from people that don't want to miss it. What's up, Goo?
I'm nervous. That's what's up, and I got to tell the people, take them behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You walked me out on the green, gave me some Bill Parcells conversation, so I think you are rooting for me, unlike the knockout tournament. Darryl the Guru Johnson's been eliminated, so people out there, pray for your boy. And Steiny, I just want to hit it straight, because there's some real golfers out here.
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch. That's coming up at 10:45, right around there. We're out here at StoneTree Golf Club. It's the ATCO Pest Control Golf Tournament. They're one of our best sponsors. We love seeing the guys from ATCO Pest Control out here. And let me throw this at you to start out, Goo, because obviously the Warriors didn't play this weekend,
and it hurt.
And kind of what did you watch? What were your sports thoughts this weekend, and what stuck out to you?
All right, here
I'll tell you what,
asked.
what I kind of got hit with.
Oklahoma City, who would have been the Warriors' foe had they got in, played just like I thought they would play. They got the dub, no pun intended, but that's what I saw manifesting was the fact that they came out a little tight, and the Pelicans, without their best player, Zion, took it down to the wire. And the whole game, Steiny, and everybody listening, and I mean this, I thought the Warriors could have won that game, taking advantage of the newness and the first, nothing like the first time, the OKC Thunder in the playoffs. And the fact that the refs swallowed the whistle, I saw Draymond, I saw Curry, Wiggins, and Clay, and they weren't there. They didn't earn it. But, Matt, that was my biggest takeaway. It should hurt more, the fact that I think the Warriors could have gave OKC a try, a game, and maybe stole game one last night. I know, look at you, coming out early.
I can't believe this.
It's real. It's how I feel. It's how I feel. You asked.
I mean, I looked at some games this weekend, and I kind of saw the opposite.
Oh, wow.
I saw a league that's getting younger, that's incredibly athletic. I mean, I don't think it's a surprise. Or I don't know if I don't know if the word's surprise, but you look, I just see Steph and Clay and Dre. They're not there. I see Durant. They got beat pretty handily. I see the Lakers just got they got a clinic run on them in the third quarter of that game.
Yeah.
And
had a lead. They were up 12.
And it was down 15 in one quarter. I just don't. I think there's a changing of the guard that's happening right now in the NBA, and the Clippers won. We'll see how they progress in that series
with no Kawhi.
But I'm just looking kind of at. I mean, Minnesota looked really good. Denver looked really good.
Yeah.
Oklahoma City, they're playing a team that's pretty good, and the Pelicans, even though Zion's not there. I mean, what hit me is that the Golden State Warriors, they got to get younger.
Wow.
I mean, they got to get younger, and they got to get more athletic. And I don't know who that means moving or who that means acquiring, but the idea right now that, Clay may just come back and maybe you re-sign Kuminga and you tinker. I don't know, Goo. I mean, I don't know. I saw some pretty good teams this weekend.
No, and you did. And you hit me with the athleticism, the youth, which was on display by both the Pelicans and Thunder. I was listening to Evan and Devon on Warriors Wrap-Up Saturday. And since we are at the ATCO Pest Control Golf Tournament, let's put a rat on the table early, Steiny. Not trying to put you on the spot. But what message would you send to Warrior fans in regard to, is this something to get ready for, to where the actual playoffs will start, and maybe you're not a part of it? Because to me, I love hard, I'm hanging on to the fact that if we do a little math, a little Draymond math, and this goes this way, that goes that way, maybe they're still playing.
Okay.
Like, what message would you send toward Dub Nation right now? Like, get used to this. And before you answer, when you say go young, because they do have some young pieces, are you just going young for the birth certificate? Are you going young because you got top-tier talent in the young? That's what concerns me. You can go young, but is the talent there to match the birth certificate?
The reality of the situation is, you know, one of the things I did this weekend was I put myself in Joe Lacob's position. I didn't view it as a fan. I'm not viewing this as somebody that doesn't see the reality. And I'm also thinking about Joe Lacob, a guy who now has owned this team for 12 years, and what we know about him.
Yep.
And I'm convinced this ain't good enough for Joe Lacob. It doesn't matter what it is, what it is for the fans, what it is for me, what it is for you. But I continue to think of Joe Lacob, and I just don't think that he's going to bring essentially the same team back. Now, again, what does that mean? I don't know exactly what it means, but it would surprise me if Clay's back. It would surprise me if Draymond's back. It would surprise me if Wiggins is back. I'm talking about the three of those guys all together. You know, I think there's an appetite to keep Kuminga, obviously, because he's a young player who can improve. But I just, knowing Joe Lacob the way we know him, we know he loves to gamble. We know he's a risk taker. The opposite of a risk for the Warriors right now, to me, would be to try to get Clay back here at 20 and to re-sign Kuminga, and then just see maybe somebody will take Wiggins. I see him being more bold than that.
No, I was going to read the super chat we got from, I don't know who this is, Donnie. You help me out. Rich Mitchman, $1.99. Trey Kuminga won't be good in time for Steph. And I'm going to say this to that. There's so many ways and layers to go and avenues. But I will say this, Donnie. Over the weekend, I did think about it. And I know we differ on where Curry is at. But I'm there. I think I'm going to park my car there, especially after the owner that you talk about, Joey Lightyears, told Tim Kawakami, and I sound like a broken record, but I'll never forget it, if we happen to flame out. And I believe what happened last Tuesday night in Sacramento was a flame out. And Steiny, I'm looking at you, I'm looking at the boss, and I mean this. As we sit here upon the greens, Kuminga's your top commodity. I don't think he will be all-star status in time enough to help what's left of Curry. So to me, I'm shopping him to go get a seasoned veteran. Hey, it may only be 3 to 4 years that seasoned veteran has that's coming to Golden State, but I would try to put a package together that is led by Jonathan Kuminga and wish him the best and hope I can get something back that's ready to go and closer, maybe to being an all-star than Kuminga, Steiny, and roll my dice that way and see what it lands on. And hopefully it's 7 or 11, and as you know, that means you hit.
And just to be clear, I mean, we're talking about a team that everybody around it says needs some youth and athleticism. I just don't see him trading their 21-year-old piece that's young and athletic. I just don't see him doing that. When after the season was over, we talked about, everybody talked. Dunleavy talked. Kerr talked. And they all seemed to talk about, athleticism and length and those kind of things. I think I see a team that's not going to move Kuminga. I'd be surprised. I mean, I would be surprised if they moved Kuminga a year after they moved the 23-year-old guy, a year after they see that maybe their core's a little too old.